Hey my little rays of sunshine, welcome back to the channel, and today is going to be a sketchbook tour. We're going to be looking through my very first official sketchbook. I'm so excited to share all my ugly drawings of the past with you. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So as we can see here, we have this nice Asian looking girl, or supposed to be an attempt. I don't know what it I don't know what I was really doing, but during this time in 2019, the date is here, the 23rd of December 2019. Yes, so during that time the artists were like, I think it's still a big deal now, like your first page, you open the book, you want people to feel like, um yo, this book is about to be good. So it was a big deal. It's always nerve-wracking and you don't know what to draw sometimes. And as you can see, this we failed at that because the first page isn't even a tap, and then we look at this horror right before us. What is this? What is this? And her ears aren't even defined. The hair is, well, let's not trash the hair. But she's incomplete, as you guys can see. Anyways, moving on. Yes, I wait. I noticed that I used to date my stuff. I don't date my stuff now. I just draw and leave it. I should get back into doing this. And then over here, I actually remember like being proud of this. At this time, I was just trying to try different poses, like, you know, push my limits and stuff. And drawing hands and arms in different positions, crossing the body it was always a challenge trying to figure out the anatomy. So I was actually pretty proud of this one. I'm not gonna lie. I still like her design either way. Although she could really look a lot better in these times. And then these eyes, I remember like trying to figure out my art style, trying to figure out how I like to color eyes, what I like and stuff. So as you can see, a bunch of eyes all over the page. And then this was supposed to be a Christmas drawing, as you guys could tell by the uncolored Christmas tree with a bunch of decorations and her unfinished red dress. This actually looks pretty good. I still like it. The anatomy is off here, but you know, anyways. But it says started on the 24th of December 2019, finished blank. So she's not finished, so there's no date for that one. Moving on. I wanted to try a little collage here with faces at different angles. I don't think I was ever proud of this. Maybe a few faces I liked. Like, I really love this one. He looks really cool. He looks awesome. He looks like I would want to be friends with him. And I kind of like that one. I like this one. But I was just experimenting with expressions and angles that the head could be at. So that was the idea for this one. And then on this page, I really don't know what I was really trying to do. I was bored. Clearly, boredom can make you create Dora's sister. Okay, that's it for our break. You may now continue the video. And that happened. And then I started drawing her in different styles. And I called her Mimi. Then we have a weird lion peeking out at the back. My little brother drew this. And I drew this, just an upgraded version. But, I don't know. 2019, the 30th of December. Okay, I think we could just acknowledge that your girl was never good at watercolors. So I think we can skim past this one. And this is a redraw of a drawing I had either earlier in that same year or in 2018. But this is a redraw of that girl. And I remember being so proud of this one because of the pose. I spent so much time trying to get the anatomy right and everything. I'm still proud of it, like how I updated her. I was also trying to draw shoes, like get better at drawing shoes. So that's why her shoes much more detailed and effortful. We have a few sketches here trying to figure out what pose I wanted to give her. You know, so this happened. I'm still proud of it, although her skin isn't like, there's still lots of white spaces in between, basically. But I think she came out really nice. I was proud of this one. So this was a huge improvement for me, to be honest. That marked some improvement. I don't know why I stuck this in my book. I can't remember. I think I was just playing sentimental, but I really don't get it. And I think I was trying to draw animals, so I was drawing this cute little bear. Yeah. And I think I drew, like, this wasn't here during that year. I came back like after I had improved because this anatomy looks pretty decent. This looks good. So this had to be later. And I just came back on this page and put that. And I don't know if you guys know the series Crown Lake from on YouTube, but this, I was drawing the thumbnail of the episode, and not all of their faces are drawn in. It was just a quick sketch. And over here, I think we can just skim past the, I don't know what this is. I'm speechless. My art has me speechless. And then this was my worksheet in math. I remember this. I just used to draw a lot in my math class, but to be honest, I just used to draw in all my classes. So that's a product of that. My coloring skills weren't there as yet, as you guys can tell, and I felt demotivated with this piece. It doesn't look interesting, and I don't feel like I didn't feel like finishing it. Ain't nobody got time for that, and it just is here, and it will forever be here like this, right? But back then I was using Crayola crayons, and those are my babies. I will forever love Crayola crayons. Okay, guys, they're amazing. They're amazing utensils for beginner artists. So we have a little note here from my past self, so let's read it. Signed in 2020 on the 15th of January, but drawn in 2019. Second or third attempt at coloring realistic or stylized skin tone with pencil crayons. The redraw is on the next page. And here's the redraw. I have to say the older version looks much better.
Oof.
Like, honestly, I don't even know. I also felt like demotivated with this one, and I just didn't come back to it. Yep, I think so. But I was trying to use like yellow tones. I was like, I can see some yellow tones in there. I was trying to like use different colors in the face. I was trying to step out my comfort zone of just using this one color and just like use different colors on the skin tone. And that bravery didn't prove me well in that time, but I can tell you no, using colors in skin tone like purples and stuff is really, really nice. And then over here was like sketches to plan apps as humans when that was a trend, you know, like just drawing apps as humans. So let's flip over color swatches, another page that's not intact. Google chooses what I draw challenge. Her neck is the biggest problem with this drawing. But other than that, I was really happy with this one. And I still am. Like, I was getting into like appreciating the baby hairs on hairstyles, and you know, I really still love this one. So I'm not upset, just the neck, you know. A little liquefy, she would do a lot better in life. And we have Winnie the Pooh and his friends as teenage boys. So I still like their character designs. I think I did really good with the shapes and utilizing their colors in their clothing. This would be nice to see me redraw, to be honest. But I wanted to try different hairstyles and different heights because I tend to draw people the same height, the same age, and I just wanted to try something different. So he has thinner arms, he has more definition in his arms, and you know, so I like that. I was challenging myself. So, you know, we can appreciate the good things, like where my mind was at back then. Then some realistic lips. These were not drawn that early. I think I came back here and found that this page was not drawn on and decided to draw on it. And I drew a realistic eye, some nice lips. I love this one. This one was like, all right, girl, you're getting tired. Stop drawing. That's what this is trying to tell me. And then this one is like, for real, put down the pencil. But you know, whatever. And then this is a drawing I did based on a reference of my cousin. It's not my cousin. It's just based on the reference that she sent to me. And this was me trying to shade in black and white using pencils and pen and crayons, which if you could look at it in real life, it doesn't look too good. But I was really proud of this one, and people were like, you did that with your hand? I was like, yes, I did, and I felt so proud of myself. So the words came out really, really good, and I still love them. I think that's like really, really good. So I'm proud of that one. I think I was getting too ahead of myself and decided to try the same thing that I did with the words on her, and I failed, so I gave up on it. Ah, and bro, bro, what are you doing? My little brother drew that, guys. And here, this is also another like sketch for planning for the series of App as Humans. So you'll see how it came out. And I remember being extremely proud of this one. This took so long with the hair. Look at all that detail. Like I was so into the detail and just putting in effort with all of that. So, you know, your girl was just trying different angles as well and just trying different things. So I'm proud of my past self for that one. And then we have some sketches here. These were based on some Pinterest references. I see her pop up a few times when I go on Pinterest, so you can find her there waiting to be drawn by someone else. But yeah, I remember just what like sketching these, and I'm so proud of these ones. These look really, really cool. So, you know, just trying to improve drawing from reference. Just ignore that thing in the corner. Ignore it. So these were also like reference practice as well, just trying to draw from reference. So my cousin sent me some more pictures of herself so that I could, you know, practice with drawing from references. She does not look like this. She is much more beautiful than this. So please do not trust what your eyes show you today. And then this is supposed to be a drawing of China McLean, I think. McLean, I think it is. Forgive me if I say her name wrong. But yes, that's supposed to be a drawing of her. I remember being so proud of this one, and I still am because I was so surprised that I could actually achieve this level of realism with my acrylic crayons, and I was just really exploring with my materials and really getting into them and seeing what I could actually do. I remember having this thought like, I need to push my tools more. I feel like I am limiting myself, as we can see here, and I wanted to see if I can do more with them. So that's where this came from. So that's really nice. Then we have this like handsome dude, and I was trying to draw the same face from different angles and see if I could maintain his features while drawing him in different angles. And then we have me trying to draw a couple picture. What are those? What are those, bro? Ah, dear, dear me. And then this is Ariel. Um, her teeth. That was the horror, you know. But before I continue, I really needed to hide those teeth from you so that you won't have any nightmares tonight. You've had enough scares in this video, you know. But not even just her teeth, like everything is just horror to me now. I did redraw her though. And the redraw, you can see some improvement in the redraw in terms of how I use my tools and just like push my positions, like the poses that I put my characters in. But it still is in need of improvement, and it's in another sketchbook, so maybe another sketchbook tour you get to see the redraw of her. But yeah. And here we begin the apps as humans. I'm pretty sure you could tell what this is. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say it. And we have Snapchat. I was trying to push my creativity here, you know. Instead of drawing a girl with dog ears or a dog nose or mouth or whatever, I just decided to draw a dog. And I was telling myself, I don't draw animals that much. I don't draw pets. I don't draw creatures. So I'm telling myself, with this challenge, I want to push myself. I want to try different things. So I remember for this one, I wanted to try a different pose, like something like a stooping down or sitting down pose rather than just standing up. Then I wanted to try that with this as well, but incorporate animals since I don't draw those. And then for this one, I was like, why not do a couple? Like there are so many YouTube couples. Sorry, where was I going with that? YouTube couples, and I was thinking, why not do that for this? This would be very appropriate, and you know, I just wanted to draw more than one human in an illustration together, and like actually relating to each other, interacting with each other in some way, just to push myself a bit more. We have Instagram, again, me getting all spontaneous with the poses. It's a bit creepy to think that her head could go that far back and she could be comfortable. Anyways, we have Instacam at the top in the corner. Instacam, nice touch. And then we have Facebook. I just love this one. Her outfit is so adorable. And then this is the 10-minute, 1-minute, 10-second challenge. So as you can see, there's nothing here in this box. Well, there is, but you can't see it. I was trying to like get to the coloring before I did the sketch, but we failed. The 10 seconds ran out and I barely got the shape of his face. And then down here in these boxes, we have character designing. So I was creating an OC, and she was going to be like this type of like adventure or warrior girl. And you'll see her in a finished illustration later. And then over here, we have the same girl, but one that was constructed with anatomy. And this one that was not constructed. And you can see the great difference between the two. Yep, she looks more put together rather than melting. She looks like she's melting this one. Oof. And just some more poses, some practice with poses. Wow, I was really invested in getting better. Wow. I'm impressed and inspired by my past self. Well, this was an art trade. So I was redrawing a character of a girl that I met on Instagram. And her character was supposed to have albinism, but my lack of knowledge of the difference between albinism and vitiligo messed me up on this one, and I ended up giving her vitiligo instead. Ah, stupid. But she still came out bomb, y'all. She came out bomb, so I love it. And then this is my OC. She looks so amazing. I have June 13th, 2020. And again, I was trying to draw animals and push myself beyond the border, and I think the eagle came out pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember being so confused on how to draw it. Yeah, that's how it was. But I think in this time I was actually improving with my shading with pencil crayons, and I was doing a lot more than I was before, so some improvement there. Oh, yo, guys, I remember this taking forever. I remember, whoa. I remember this taking all day. I had started in the morning and finished like when it was so late. I was still on the hair, guys. But again, challenging myself here. um wanting to try different textures, and that's why I did the beanie with something a bit more than just shading it, but like adding lines in it to create some kind of texture in a way. And I remember like um wanted to adding the beads to create some kind of color, introduce color and stuff. And I just love this piece. It came out so well. And I think there was someone who redrew her, and oh my gosh, his version of her is so gorgeous. You need, I can't remember who is like, but his drawing was amazing. He used different colors on her face and everything. It was wow. I was impressed, but he really upgraded my drawing, and I really, really like this one. And this was done June 14th, so this was the day after my character design. We can skip this. Ah, okay, this one. All right, let's read the note that my past self left for me. Redraws of my first drawings in this style. Progress made from January 2020 to June 18th, 2020. Expecting to grow from here, especially when I get more materials in my possession to work with. Well, again, so invested in growth. All right, let's flip back to January. Look at this. Look at it carefully. Look at the hard cheekbones, the flat eyes, the crazy hair. Like, I don't know. They look like wigs. Like, the noses. Look at this. Look at this. Take a good look. And now, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm lost for words. I don't even know what to say. The shading is done. The rendering on the skin is so much smoother, so much better. Like, this is the glow of the century, guys. Look at. Alright. I think I had actually mistaken and skipped this page, but this is also a redraw of a girl that I drew, like, on a blank paper. Well, obviously on a blank paper, but on a page that was not in the sketchbook. And then, like, this is the second time I drew her, but this is clearly a different style. So, yeah. But guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. That is one of the biggest and greatest improvements I've ever made in my art journey, and I will be forever proud. Like, every time I look at these, I'm like, wow. I'm just impressed. So we will stop here for this video, and we will continue for part 2, and I will show you the remainder of what I have in this book. But I really enjoyed flipping through this book and showing you guys my old drawings. I really show myself the kind of artist I was and the mindset I had. And there's some things that I dropped that I wish I didn't, and I would love to pick back up, like dating my stuff and, you know, doing more sketches rather than being so caught up in trying to have a finished good and perfect look. So I hope this video was any help to you and encouragement, and also fun to watch, and I'll see you in part 2. So bye bye, keep smiling and choose happiness.